we go. Get rid of all of that now. And there we are. Now, I will actually need to produce a... or make a cargo area for all the rubber coming out of it. That would do. In fact, oh, that's beautiful. I can just build it straight up against it. I approve of that so much. No import, only export. But let's prioritize that. But that is going to be super useful. Tree harvester cannot find any trees. Well, yes, that's because there are no more trees left, sadly. Truly a terrible time. Small egg, what? That's fine. The fuel trucks are already here. It's okay. Now this should be a level 2 fuel station. So yeah, it can hold a lot more fuel in it. And I'm going to place some more trucks there because we're going to need them. Quite a lot, actually. Where's the cargo dock found? You don't find the cargo dock. You do find the cargo ships, though. You find them just out by exploring. It's just random explore sites, basically, for that. On that note, that wasn't what we were looking for. So the hunt continues. Oh, my ship is being modified, apparently. Is it being repaired? It is being... Oh, we need mechanical parts for that now. Ooh. Duly noted. Also, completely run out of iron. How? Wow. Okay, that's kind of impressive. As is that, actually. But yeah. All 4 of these and they're still not keeping up. That is kind of worrisome. As I was mentioning earlier though, the thing with this game is scale works in an interesting way. You don't just build, like for 1,000 people, you don't just build the same thing you would for 100 people, just 10 times more of it. It balances differently. But we can now remove that completely, which is going to be nice. Also, how are you doing? It's going to take a little while longer to finish, but that's fine. What are we waiting on? Oh, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be lumber. We're just going to have to keep going for those trades. It sucks a bit, but that's what we're going to have to do. They've got cargoes full of limestone that they can't do anything with yet. Oh, did I already have tree farm discovered? Oh, you're actually completely right. So I did. That is one of the problems with not playing a game for over a week from the last time. But we now have wheat. And all of the things that go with wheat. This is going to be grand. Unfortunately, bread exists in there. But treats, maybe. Let's have a look. So wheat makes flour. Flour can make bread. If I had sugar, cooking oil, eggs, and fruit, I could make cakes. I don't. If I had meat trimmings and salt, I could make sausages. I don't. Once again, very sad. The animal feed, though. I don't even know how we would take care of animals yet. But it's an interesting one. I would need to set up the industry to use those materials first, to actually use the bread, before I worried about... Oh dear. Why is this stopped? It can't get rid of the sour water. Because I never set up anywhere for the ammonia to go. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, initially we can just burn off the ammonia. I would rather not, though. But I completely dropped the ball on the ammonia. Let me go and find you. Currently, we can... Yeah, all we can do is make fertilizer using a bit of water, nitrogen, and ammonia. That's not a difficult recipe for us to make. It would require a chemical plant, which we can already set up. And I'm going to say that the best place for us to set this up would be down here. Now, how much does this produce? 12 every 60 seconds. How much would this consume? Doesn't really tell me. This would use 6 ammonia every 60 seconds. How much does this produce over here? 12 ammonia every 60 seconds, so I'm going to need 2 of them. Pretty simple. I want you there, and I want you there. Oh no, this is where I'm going to be building the other farm. Okay, that's a little bit more a potch. I suppose I could put it over here without too much difficulty. The only thing is I need to get the ammonia down here. Okay, we're going to hold off on that. I'm just going to set up a burner. Just very temporary. But I need to get that out of the way. So, let's make that happen. But as soon as we resurface this and build the new farm, I'm going to set up fertilizer production there. We could set up fertilizer production over here, though. I think that was going to be a big one. So I'm going to need to do a little bit more trading. And pretty much just keep going with that. Now that that's burning off the ammonia, everything's running again. That was actually dangerous. That was probably the most dangerous scenario that we've been in so far. Let's get all of that broken down. But yeah, they're very close to finished over here, actually. Then I can repurpose them over to this area where they can help get down to all of the trees. Yeah, they're practically finished. I'm going to be a stickler and I'm going to let them finish their job completely, but they're pretty much already there. Yeah, we're not producing construction parts 2 until the lumber issue is resolved yet. That's why we're trading for them pretty much constantly. Waiting on that though. Because the issue for us is that I would need to get another cargo ship, which requires construction parts 3 right now. And B, I'd need to build a cargo depot, which, as far as I'm aware, yeah, requires construction parts too. Even the smallest one does. But once we've got those, we'll be able to bring the lumber in from the world map. Oh, that's a very good point. Yeah, that is an incredibly good point. I can use. Well, I still need the construction parts too, unfortunately, but yeah, I can use the starter ship in order to do that. That's quite true. We're still stuck because of a lack of construction parts too, though. So right now, my main focus has to be this. Additionally, because they're having to travel so far, set these up. This is for dirt. This is for rock. And Unity build. Actually, we can't do those ones as the large versions because we would need the level 2 construction parts. But this is going to save an awful lot of moving around for the fleet. There we go. Now, with that happening, let's go ahead and resurface this area, but the only thing I'm going to allow here is dirt. Yeah, you're quite right. I should have massively prioritized getting that lumberyard repaired. Because, again, I can use my main ship in order to go and gather that lumber. That being said, this ramp is actually getting really close to being done now. That's fantastic. Not that we needed it as much as I would have first thought. But still, it's good to have it done. Oh, good call. Compost dumping as well. Thank you very much for that. There you go. Get some more trades going on. Now that we're actually producing rubber again, it's not a difficult one for us to do. Oh, it's so good to have this burner. That is such a lifesaver. Tree harvester, small excavator, it's fine. We've got fuel on the way all the time. It's just they have to travel so far in order to do it. Export, no export, no import, and no import. Hopefully, some trucks will come down to gather up that dirt. But I've got a great deal of backlog going on here. Alright, here we go. At this stage, I could now make the large excavators and the large trucks. And this is going to be a huge thing. So let's go ahead and trade for some glass. Sure. Oh, do I not? Well, I've got the construction parts. Ah. Right, it's probably a material... Yeah, requires reputation to at least be 1. So I need to do... God damn it! I need to increase our reputation with them first. Okay, that's fair enough. I need to donate to get my reputation up to 2 here, but that's fine. We don't need to do that one just yet. To get a cargo ship, I need to give them a stupid amount of stuff that I am really not willing to. Let's instead go and have a little peek around there. Say hello to some new friends. No. Well, let's improve the priority that these are emptied out at. Should have a lot of trucks making their way down, you know. Of course, they're going here to dump. Right, let me remove dirt from the global dump allowance, and that can now only be dumped in pretty much one place. What do you need to repair the cargo ship you have discovered on the map, Aavak? It should be far cheaper than the trade for. Oh! Sorry, you're quite right, yeah. I only need 249 iron for that one. Found a sulfur mine. I'm being very, very bad at spotting things on the map. Don't know why. Do you need glass? Yes. Yeah, we'll need glass to upgrade to the larger vehicles, yeah. But we do have the construction parts 2 starting to accrue. Location explored. Okay, a new settlement. Wasn't actually expecting that. Oh. Alright. Oh, this one's got contracts. Like, full-on contracts. We've got some contracts in the other towns, but not many. In fact, we've got a couple here. We cement for coal. And then household goods for copper ore. Production cost estimate 405, 135 for 405, 540 coal. Down here, gold for crude oil, food packs for crude oil, vehicle parts for crude oil. I forget what the diamond signifies, though. Basically, right now I need to see you grab a full load of dirt and take it all the way up. Okay, here we go. Where are you headed off to? You are headed ideally over here. Let's see that happen. No. Oh, you scallywag. Nope. Not today. Or indeed tomorrow. Or any other day. Scoundrels, a lot of you. Too late. Sadly, they are already set their sights. Literally just skipping past this one. You bunch of scallywags. You unassigned all the trucks working there? What do you mean, Igneous? Can a dump pile be prioritized? Not really, no. Because the dump pile is basically the mind control tower. At least as far as I'm aware, that can't be prioritized. Have we got a truck full of dirt? There we go. Let's see where you head to now. Please be up here. Nope. Where are you going then? Got a truck full of dirt there. Really? It may have been that this was set up a long time ago. But there we are. We're starting to see it showing up here now. There we go. Yeah, they probably just set off from their destination ages ago. And at that time, it still allowed it over there. But in terms of trucks assigned to a mind control tower, I realize it might seem quite intuitive that trucks assigned to a tower would deal with the dumping as well, but they don't. Trucks assigned to a mind control tower are effectively assigned to the excavators at the mind control tower. Now, if that excavator dug a material that this mind control tower wanted dumped within its area, then the trucks that it gave that material to would then go and dump it in that area. But they're not doing that because the mind control tower had that dumping ground in its proximity. They did that just because it was the closest dumping ground that required those kinds of items to them when they got given the items from the excavator. It isn't super intuitive on that one. Did I hear that correctly? Did you say mind control tower? It depends whether you accept Yuri as Lord and Master. If so, then yes, that's exactly what I said. If not, no, of course not. There's no mind control, don't be silly. You're in complete control over your own thoughts and your desires. When you want something, it's not because Yuri wanted you to want it, it's because you wanted it. Every time. Organic fertilizer is done, but no longer necessary for us. Now we're into the stone layer. Should hopefully not take us too long to get all the way down there. I could upgrade one of these, I suppose. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, the amount of rubber we now have is staggering. So I'm just going to soak the fact that it wants larger amounts of rubber. It's not a big deal. There we go. Getting this place resurfaced. Nice. Not using retaining walls on that hole. No, actually, I didn't think to. That would have been wise, though. It may still be wise, though. That being said... No, they would fit. That would be fine. Sure. Yeah, I didn't at all think about it. Like a dummy. Can I get that to connect up properly? I cannot. See, the problem is they only allow for 5 depth. Makes them less useful than you might imagine. Suppose from here it wouldn't be too bad. Let's pause it for a second. But yeah, I can't get down into the ground enough to apply it. Would have been a different thing if the depth wasn't quite as severe as it is right now, but sadly no. They are a bit finicky to place correctly. And we've been discovering that over here. This is going a lot better though, thankfully. Though that's just pretty much there for us to experiment with. Right, time to get higher tier conveyors. I don't really think we need a high tier tree harvester. I honestly should get deconstruction efficiency considering how much I deconstruct things, but oh, what? Okay, so you know those incredibly clumsy scientists I have who keep breaking all of their lab equipment, and that's why I have to constantly resupply them? They now want me to give them N2O. Well, N2O. That is not liquid nitrogen. I am definitely tired, though. Oh, my lord. If you haven't already been able to tell from my commentary for the last, like, hour, blah, 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 blah. The letter vomit coming out of my mouth right now. But, yes, they want liquid nitrogen. Nitrous oxide? Sweet. Damn it. Yes. Stop hiring mad scientists. Well, I mean... To be honest, they just show me a resume and it has letters on it, and I assume it means they've got a high degree of from some prestigious university. It's not, unfortunately. It's just a random assortment of letters. But yes. My question was why liquid nitrogen constantly consumes steel. I'm going to assume that it's the storage tank for the liquid nitrogen. But let's go ahead and pop this in. We're gonna need it. Probably sooner than we would like. Oh, we're done. Hooray! Right, we'll add dirt back onto this. There we are. Enjoy, everyone. You can have dirt back on there as well. Tonk. Okay. Now then. Let's get you down right about there, and we will quick build this. We are going to copy over the settings. There we are. There you go. Perfect. Now, we're not actually hurting for food anymore. That seems to have been more of a side effect of other things. I'm going to remove this for the time being. Not going to need that for a little while. And let's get together. Well, again, we're going to need so much lumber to get the fertilizer plants up and running. I think we're going to hold off on that one. One thing I would rather not hold off on, though, is getting all of that brought down. Tunk. And then you as well. Do it this way just to be sure. Now, if I can Unity build all that, I would be happy. Nope. Not a chance. No available dump place. Well, that is a bit of a problem. That should have allowed dirt to go everywhere. What is it that you can't dump? I guess they mean this. Unless you have something completely different in your inventory. Oh, I don't think so. Though on this, at this point, I am gonna just upgrade that if I can. Give it a priority build. I'm just kicking the can down the road by just giving them a little bit more room to store that in there, but they should be able to dump loads of stuff over here. This game is so incredibly satisfying to watch as it progresses, but I know for a fact that I would get lost and frustrated so fast if I tried it for myself. So thank you, Aavak, for your continued service. Necromancer, you're more than welcome. I guess that's probably more Necromancer, actually, thinking about it. Right. How are we doing in terms of wood? Not good at all. Go for another trade. We still haven't come down from the 20 Unity cost there. I think I'll wait for it for a moment. Okay, let's head on straight back then. We're bringing a few things with us, so it shouldn't be terrible. One thing I can do is continue the build over here. Now, the real question is, do I want to build this right up against the wall? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I want to do this instead. Something like that, I think. There we are. And then fill all this in with whatever they happen to have. That one's going to be a problem, though. The retaining walls, they don't line up quite the way I would want them to. Though I guess part of that would be to use the retaining wall short piece. So I could have pulled that forward a little bit. That's probably the way you meant to do it, actually. So how about I cancel that job, because I'm just going to cause myself frustration. And as much as we're wasting materials doing this, I'm going to pull that whole thing down and just scooch it over a little bit. I think that will probably work a bit better. I'm only getting... Well, actually, yeah, I'm getting crude oil from all the way down here. There's a little deposit over here. By a little, 26,000 litres. There probably is a little deposit as far as those sorts of things go. Yep. They're managing to build up this ramp there, though, very nicely now. Even getting these done. going to take a little bit longer to get it finished, but not terrible. Certainly not terrible. And we're restocking all of the diesel again now. I was a little bit concerned about that, actually. Right. Let's have a look back here. Now, I want a short. Retaining wall short. There we are. And then we go for the corner. Okay, there's going to be a little bit of overspill there, but I don't mind too much. Heat lining up? Yes, it is. Come on. There we go. Oh my lord, this is all over the place now. It is incredibly finicky. I think that's about right. Oh, it is. I did not trust myself there, I'm going to be honest with you. What? There we go. Okay, that's going to be a much better retaining wall, I think. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. I could not store all the vegetables. Yeah, that'll be over here, unfortunately. Okay, let's make you a priority then. And get a little bit more trading done. We've got enough rubber to just keep making those trades. I just don't want to throw away the... because the cost is going up so dramatically, and it takes so long to normalize again. I'd rather just bank on getting through here. I don't want to waste the food, though. If we can avoid that, I'd be happy.